Dr. Phil has been on a roll lately. He is no longer taking the woke nonsense, and on this clip, he is going to destroy the concept of equality of outcome while also undoing the elite universities that are pushing this idea. Check out the clip.
I think a lot of these elite universities right now are not teaching critical thinking. You've got a lot of this ideology that it sounds to me a lot like socialism, sounds to me a lot like Marxism, teaching that we're going to be successful when we have equality of outcome. That's insane. Like, you're never going to have equality of outcome because you have different qualities of input. You have some people that work hard, you have some people that don't. You have some people that are smart and talented, you have some people that aren't. You have different levels of input, you're going to have different quality of outcome. And when you've got universities that are teaching, which seems to me to be astoundingly hypocritical, you've got elite universities that are charging hundreds of thousands of dollars for an elite education, and then they're teaching that there should be equality of outcome. Well, if that's true, why am I paying you hundreds of thousands of dollars for an elite education? If we're all supposed to come out the same, then what the hell I need to be paying you all this for? I can just go hang out on a corner and we're all going to get the same thing. What do I need to be paying you this for?
I think he could even have taken it a step further. The fact that these elite universities are making hundreds of thousands of dollars per year per student, and we have state universities that are making measly $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 a year, shows us that we have winners and losers in the university system, meaning these elite universities are making tons of money, cash. They're getting esteem and proclaim, while we have these lesser than getting way less money, way less esteem. That's not equality of outcome. It's hypocritical that they are receiving these accolades while others don't get them. Equality of outcome is an exceptionally dangerous teaching, and it is gaining traction, especially amongst the elites, but we know that that is going to trickle down to everybody else. So we all know about equality of opportunity, this idea that everyone within society is given a similar chance, opportunity in life, similar tools in order to achieve and raise themselves up. It doesn't make things perfect. Obviously, we know everyone starts at different places. It's literally impossible to have everyone have completely equal footing, but the opportunities are there. Equality of outcome would say no matter what the situation is, no matter what the social structures are, outcome must be the same. Like a race that is run between individuals who are training to win, there are winners, there are losers. Some people get medals and some people don't. Equality of outcome would condemn that. There would be no winners, there are no losers. Everyone must have the complete same equal outcome. These teachings are just Marxism wrapped up in a different looking wrapping paper. It's the same present they're giving you. It's the same wonderful gift that's been offered to different countries around the world that's done them in. But now we just rename it and we make it look a little different, and we call it something that is a lot more palatable to us. Oh, equality of outcome. That sounds so nice. It sounds like something that the people who run, your job or the schools would push out to the masses as this beautiful thing. In reality, it's just Marxism and communism called something else. But this is ridiculous because you have completely different inputs, as Dr. Phil is stating. We have individuals who are working their butts off day in and day out, and we have individuals who don't. We have people who sit on a couch and they're able to get out there, but they won't do it because they're lazy. We have individuals who have IQs that are through the roof. I wish my IQ was through the roof. It's not. There are people who are smarter than me who could do things that I can never do. People that can do engineering and mathematics, advanced calculus. They can do surgery, stuff that I will never be able to do. But you know what? That's okay, because I'm not going to let the joy be sucked out of my life by comparing myself to somebody else. I'm going to take my situation and do the best that I can do with it. But is the outcome going to be the same in my situation as somebody else? No, it's not, because we're not the same. We're not equal people. We're different. And we have different inputs that we put into our life. And because of that, we end up in different places. But that is fine, and we can find joy in that and in those differences. And so what does that end up looking like if they take it to its fruition? Well, it looks like the entire masses, right? Hundreds of millions of people in any sort of country being exactly the same level, and controlled by, of course, a few elite individuals. You always have those government officials who are outside the system and they get everything they want. while everyone else is living on farms. But it looks like 15-minute cities. It looks like you're locked up, you're surveilled, you do what they tell you can do, you work how they tell you can work, and everyone basically gets the same amount of stuff. Unless you break yourself out of that system and you're a part of the elite group, then you'll be able to travel around, have a carbon footprint through the roof while the masses are walking around by foot and being completely surveilled by their government, so that there can be equality of outcome, which is just a wonderful, perfect utopia that we should be reaching for. What do you think about this? Leave your comments below. I'll catch you in the next video.